installs, type, price, current, content, generous, last update, current version, Android version. These are all called what? Column names. Rest of them are called what? Charts. So this is a project, EDA project we can call. Not only that, you can go to employee salary report. All the data is coming in front of you in the form of what? Excel file. Even in the software industry, the original database data will not be given to you. The original database data is coming in the form of Excel file. From Excel file, we need to go for taking it. See that ID, job, employee, job title, base pay, overtime pay, other pay, benefits, total pay, something is given, total pay, something, what is this hidden? Total pay, benefits, year, and next notes, agency, status, etc. Are you following? How many entries are there? You see, Excel file entries are what? So many entries will be coming. Here almost 1,48,655 data is available. This is entered by what? Some third party agencies, they will be giving to us. That data we will analyze it. Are you following me? So Excel file scope is very much big. When the teacher teaches, when the teacher don't want to teach, there is an end of the student things. So why I kept especially my class about these files? I can say, okay, it is over and pickling and unpickling. This is only the concept of files because I did one project also. You will say, okay, I'm good in files. But what about this? What about these files? These are important. So I will go for what? Working with CSV file. Are you able to follow now? So anyhow, you come to our level here. You come to our place in E colon 7 a.m. In CSV, I'm going to get it, Microsoft Excel file. This is the data, SNO, name, marks, and then what? College name. This is treated as what? Internally treated as an Excel file only. This is written here. So how to read the data from CSV file? How to write the data to the CSV file? I just want to go for it. So to deal with, which one? CSV file. To deal with a CSV file, we must use a predefined module called what? CSV. CSV module I will use. We use a predefined module called a CSV. CSV module we use it. So how to deal with that? With the CSV, I can read the data from CSV file. I can write the data to the CSV file. I can read the data from CSV file in the form of dictionary. I can write the dictionary data to the CSV file. Those many number of operations I can do. Are you able to follow? Now I'm going to do how to read the data, how to write the data to the CSV file I'm going to introduce. Online students, is it clear about this now? What is this? Note. What is this? Notes. Pass. Note. What is this? Note. Pass. Who is this? Who is this student? So 2002. My dear student, what is this? What is this now? Try to speak in, put it in English. Try to put it in English. We don't understand that words and all. So try to come to the point of it. Here I'm going to deal with. So don't waste my time by giving. What is your doubt? What is your doubt? 2002. Who is this students? 2002, 2013, 2014. What is that? So here, in third line, what is that? CSV file is one of the text file, and it must be created. Uh, and it must be created in any text editor, notepad, this point, notepad, edit plus, and it must be saved on some file name and extension card, something like this. Okay. Now coming to the point of it, next I will move to the further. To deal with CSV file, we must use a predefined module called what? CSV. So here I'm going to deal with four types of classes are available to deal with the reading and writing. How many operations we will do? Number one, read operation with the CSV files. There I'm going to do. Next is called what the write operation with the CSV file. Write operation with the CSV files. These are the operations I'm going to do it. So how to deal with the first I will do read operation, then I will go for write operation. First I will go for read operation now. Let's start with the read operation. So let's go to the point back to this place, close this project. Now I'm going to, so here I will look into this. Where is my output? So go to this place. So here you say it is terminated. Now you try to go to the new one, close all this stuff. Now I'm going to read the data from CSV file. How to read the data from CSV file? First, I will go for non-CSV, non-underscore CSV file, non-underscore CSV, non-underscore CSV read.py, non-CSV read.py. There I'm writing. So program for reading the data from CSV file with normal files, with a normal files concept. Normal files concept. How to do that? With the open, I need to take the absolute path of the file. With the open, absolute path of the file. What is an absolute path I need to take? As we know, 7 a.m. at a CSV under that notes. This is my data, right? This path I will take it. Here I need to write it. What is this now? Student.csv. As FP, I need to write it. I need to write a double slashes here, students. Double slashes you need to write as FP. Now I need to go for reading the data. How do you read the data? FP dot, come on, read. FP dot read of returning which data? File data. So that file data I'm going to print it. I'm just trying to write like this. So here, print of file data. This I already taught to you in the previous sessions. This I was already explained to you in the previous sessions. So try to run it fp.read. It is returning file data and I'm printing file data. Try to run it. It will read normally only. So it will come as it is the data which I typed it. Everything comes in the same format which I typed it. This is just looking like a raw format. Raw format means what? Whatever the way you typed it, in the same way that is coming. Because of that, comma is there. This is little inconvenient to the end user to see the data properly. So I should not do like this. I should read normally only. This is by using what? Non-CSV mechanism. I want to read the data using CSV mechanism. How to read it? So I'm going to enter into the next example here. Go to the place. Here I'm writing CSV read example1.py. CSV read example1.py. So there I'm going to write it. Program for reading the data from CSV file. Program for reading the data from CSV file with the CSV module. With the CSV module. Very, very important. So here, same to same with the open, I will write the same opening of the file, getting this entire place. Here I will get it. Here I'm going to write it, return FP, and there I will write it. As usual, who is pointing to the file here? FP is only pointing. We are going to do that. Already we did fp.read. It reads the complete data and we got the data like this. It is not a recommended because as it is, whatever you type it, everything is coming with the commas and all. It's a raw format. We don't want that. We need what? For that, you need to go for CSV dot. There is one function name called a reader. reader, which will take FP. FP is a file pointer. What is the job of this reader function? Reader function will create a separate object specially to read the data from the CSV file. FP.read is not recommended to use it because it is giving the raw format. But FP, I'm going to convert it into the CSV reader type. CSV it is an object. I will import the CSV here. CSV here. What is CSV or? It is a separate reader object to read the data from which file? CSV file. What is CSV or? Type of CSV or, which is an object of, class, which is an object of class underscore CSV dot reader. Here reader is a class of what? Of what module? CSV module. Just I am running it to show you the class name. The reader is what? Class of what module? CSV. So that is exclusively used for what purpose? To read the data from CSV file. So I will print that print of CSV or it can't print the data. It will print simply like a memory address. It will print. We can't read the data. How we can read the data? I'm going to show you here. Here I will mention it. What is CSV or? Is an object of type class underscore CSV dot reader of. So with that CSV or we want to read the data. So total data is present in that. For record in CSV or this R type REC comma type of REC comma type of REC. That means each record will come. This first one itself is a header name. That also will be read first. All these things will come in the form of which type? List type. All the values will be printed in the form of list type. So every entry of the CSV file is one of the list type. Try to understand. So here, this is called one list type, another list type. This is also another list type. So I hope that you are understanding this entire thing now. It is going to be a list type now. How do you print this list type properly now? For value in REC, now I am writing \t or I will write just like this and a dot format of value comma end is equal to \t and I will go for like this. This is related to CSV file I am printing it. CSV file I am printing it with a complete format of what is available in an official format we are printing it. Number, name, marks, and then all these details are printed. This is something like looking like a database information only. These are all called what? Numbers. These are all called what? Names. These are all called marks. These are all called what? College name. This is the way to read the data from which file? CSV file. Which function I am using? Reader function I am using. This is called what? Non-CSV approach. This is not recommended. What is the recommended here? The recommendation is going to be called this one only. So we are having something like REE. If you want to go for adding some data to that, it is easy for you to add. 700, I'm going to take it. You say something like DH and say some 44.23. And next I'm going to write it OUCET I'm writing. Save that and try to run your program once again. You will get the data. So I think you are going to get this complete information, how to read this. This code you are writing by using CSV module, by using reader function. Students, you can also do this kind of thing in Jupyter Notebook also you can do. Because already you are learning the concept of NumPy. You can just, I will show you how many ways are there to read the data from CSV file. So I think you are not following. Hello, going to back to Pavilion. Okay, go. No problem. So go to the place, notepad here. So I will go for using it. There is a topic name called what? Pandas. which I'm explaining to you as PD. Now I'm going to take it here as going to be DF. But don't worry about the DF. PD dot read underscore CSV. Now I'm going to write it, that entire address. That entire address is called something like this. This part I'm going to take it. This part I'm going to take up. Here I will write it. This is the data. Now I'm just printing as what a DF. Print of DF I'm going to say this code is ending here. So this you try to remove and print of DF, you'll be getting the data completely. So here we got the data like this. Whatever the data you are having in the CSV with a simple line of read underscore CSV, pandas is a module we are getting. How do you get the data here? DF of, if you want to get only that SNO, you can get only SNOs will come. SNOs will come. If the SNO is going to be capital letter you need to pass. If it is a small, you need to pass. Column names you need to pass properly. You want the names and the numbers you want to pass, you can pass that also. All these things I will explain in the class. All these things I'm going to explain in the class. So this is the data we are getting, number, name, and marks. Whatever the way you want, you can get it. So CSV things are what? Very best in performing the data analysis compared to what? Normal files. This is about the first way how to read. How to read the data. I wrote almost 8 lines of code I written. When I go to the higher end stages here, I wrote just only 1 line of code is written and I'm able to read the data with that to perfection of the output. So here, this is about how to read the data using CSV file I said. What is our class name we used it? Two classes I'm using it. Number one is called what here? CSV dot reader function I am using. Reader function I am using. Use an object of class, comma, underscore CSV dot reader of. Second one I'm going to read. I can read the data from CSV file in the form of dictionary. Dictionary we will use it. Dictionary we will use it. So Ranjan Patra, if we don't have column name, then how it will treat? If we don't have column name, my dear student, don't get such type of things, doubts here. Comma separated value meant for what? Records with column names. If you don't want the header names, I already said in the class, go to the previous concept, which I already executed. If you don't have column name, how it is treated means what? If every human being must have the name. If that person doesn't have the name, what we can do? That you need to think about it. The files of CSV files are meant for need to have some type of column names. That is called a CSV file. They are saying it. If we don't have column names, we don't want to answer your question and we don't want to go for such type of irregular questions here. If you don't have any column name, that is a normal file. If you want to have any column names, go for CSV file. That is the point here. If we don't have the column names, the first data what you are entering, this one you remove it. These are treated as a column names. And no student will give like that. Everybody who is having general knowledge, they will give the column names like this. This is the point. Subject should be understood in the subject manner only. Wrongly thinking means it is a problem for you. So let us move to the further. Second one I am going to read. How this is going to read in the tabular format, it is right. So how many ways are there to read the data from the file? One is non-CSV approach. One more is called CSV reader in the tabular approach. One more by using pandas also you can read. And I shown you the pandas level of reading also here. Another way of reading is called what you know. I want to read the data by using dictionary format. I want to read dictionary format. How the dictionary format here? Like this. SNO SNO colon SNO colon 100. Yes, name colon RS. Next is called marks colon 56.78 and a college name colon PSF University. This is called one record. Second one is also there. This is the second one. Same thing. Again SNO colon 200. Next is called a name colon dr, marks colon 44 pointer, and a column name colon, like that you will get it. All the details will be connected with what? Column name. That is called what? Dictionary reader. So one more thing is called CSV dot dict reader. Is a function gives an object of class CSV dot dict reader. CSV dot dict reader is a class. So here you need to write a D capital and a tree R capital. Dict reader is another second way to read the data from the file. So I'm going to enter into the second approach. This is called a normal reader, and one more is a dict reader. Now I'm going to enter into this file. CSV dict reader dot dot dict reader example1.py. CSV dict reader example1.py. There I'm going to take up program for reading the data program for reading the data from CSV file in the form of CSV file in the form of dict by using dict reader class of CSV module. Maybe it is bouncing for you. Maybe I'm feeling unnecessarily I introduced this concept. I feel like that. Are you following me? Right, because no sound is coming from you. I'm feeling that unnecessarily introduced, or you are bouncing to your capacity, or I'm getting like that. So I'm going to say CSV dot dict reader example1.py. So if you anything you don't understand now, you don't worry about it. Up to what capacity you have to understand my content, you understand up to that. Beyond your capacity, what you can do. So to understand anything, you have to practice it and you have to come to the class. So coming to CSV dict reader, same to same. Import CSV. I will open the file as usual. With the open, same to same, I will take it. With the open, I will take it. Today I'm going to write it. CSV dr is equal to dict reader is equal to CSV dot dict reader of I'm going to say FP. FP is pointing to the file that I'm converting into dict reader. I will print it. CSV dr, type of CSV dr, type of CSV dr. It will print the dict reader class object. CSV dot dict reader class object. So this part I will take it. Here I will write a comment. Here CSV dr is an object of, like this I will write it. How to read the data now? I'm going to write it for record in CSV dr. If you print normally like that, print the CSV dr, it will print as usual with memory address, not going to print the exact data. So I need to go for doing what now? For record in where? CSV dr. Here I will write it. Here record is an object of class dict. Class what? Dict. Class dict. So how do you print this now? See here. Record I am writing. Type of record I am writing. Type of record I am writing. So when I go for type of record and type of record, how it is going to be printed? Everything dict data, it is going to come. Everything is coming in the form of dict data. Very, very powerful answer. Number, name, and marks, dict type. All the values are coming in the form of dict type. To print the data in a proper style for k comma v in where record dot items of. So I will print it here. I'll print it here. So I'll write it like this. Dot format of k comma v. So that records are printing. So here, if you want to print between one record to another record, if you want to have any spacing, you can write like this. So here I can write it, try to run it. So we are going to get it. all the records are coming. First one, second one, third one, record by record we are reading. This is called the way of reading the data from CSV file. One you can read in the form of what? Tabular format you can read. One more you can read the data in the form of what? This way you can do it. This way you can do it. This is another way to get the data. So CSV file can read in tabular format. CSV data can read in the dictionary format. CSV data can be read in the pandas level like this also you can read. So how many ways are there to read the data with CSV file? 3 ways. Number one, by using reader of CSV dot reader of function. Second one is by using dictionary reader of function. Third one is by using read underscore CSV in pandas. Pandas you leave it and try to understand these two things. By using CSV dot reader of, and one more is what? CSV dot dictionary reader of. This will come in the dictionary format. This will come in the form of text form, list format it is going to come. Here REC, REC is an object of class called what? List. I already said to you, list also printed. This is called how to read the data from the CSV file. So how to read the data from CSV file? 2 ways are there to read the data from CSV file. One is a reader one and one more is called what? Dictionary reader one we got it. This will give you tabular format. This will give you what? Dictionary format we got it. Now I'm going to do what? Write operation with what file? CSV file I want to go for it. How to write the data to the CSV file? I'm going to enter. I hope it is clear. Now, you can read the data CSV file with a non-CSV mechanism also you can read, but it is not recommended. With a read function and all those things, which is not recommended. Recommended to go for what? CSV module and all those things. Very, very important. The another case is how to write the data to the CSV file. This is a very, very important. So we learn how to read the data from CSV file. Now we are entering into how to write the data to the CSV file. Let me start with program now. I'm going to start with the program now. So here CSV write CSV write example1.py. CSV write example1.py. So there I'm going to write it program for creating CSV file and writing the records to the CSV file. So I'm going to take up. So how do you do this now? CSV write example1.py. How do you write this data now? What are the steps required? We are supposed to follow many number of steps. So import CSV, it's not a big deal. Next. No? Open the file name. Come on, how do you open the file name? With the open, where I want to create my CSV file, I will take care about the CSV file. I will carry this now. Here I will carry. In that I'm going to create a CSV file. On which name I want to go for it? Employee dot CSV. CSV. On this file I am going to create. Okay, next. Write mode. Okay, write mode. So I will go for what? A, W, whatever it is. Okay, next. మీరు కంప్లీట్ గా జీరో అయిపోయినారు ఇప్పుడు. You are completely become zero. మొద్దు బాబులు. Now I am using the word మొద్దు బాబులు. CSV file contains what? Records with the column names, header names. So I must go forward. Completely you become zero. I understood with this. Now I am feeling unnecessarily I introduced this topic. Now I'll go to before going to this, I'll put it in the cold storage. Go to this place. This is the first step I need to go for it. You must have some knowledge about the subject. So here, step number 1, there I need to take column names. I decided to create a CSV file. What is my star said? To create a CSV file, it is a text file. It must be created here. So before CSV file creation, you must have the records along with the column names. So here I am writing COL names is equal to, I need to take the column names. How I will take it? ENO, comma, name I am taking, comma, shall I am taking, shall I am taking, shall I am taking, or I am taking even designation I am taking, designation I am taking. So DSC I am taking. This is called column names I am taking. Step number 2. Every CSV file must contain column names. Took the column names. Next, I need to take what? Records. I need to take it as a records. Records is equal to, I'm taking, employee number is called 10. Next is called what do you know, row sum here, taking here something like this. There I'm writing. Salary is called some 7.8. Now designation is called author, is an author. This is called one type of list. Multiple records I'm taking. So not only one, multiple records I'm taking. 20 comma what? Travis I'm taking. So it's called what you know 5.6. E is called what you know scientist. For example, scientist I'm going to take it. Now it is going to be a 30. Now it is going to be a 30. There I'm going to write it. So 30 it is. I'm going to take it as what you know hunter I'm taking. He is a analyzer, data analyzer. Data analyzer it is. Data analyzer. So here, data analyzer. So next I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it 40. Who is this? Shiva. Shiva name is asking me. So write Shiva. So Shiva. So what is your salary, Shiva? So Shiva, what is the salary, Shiva? Quickly I need. Quickly I need. So 0. So my dear student, 0. 0.0. Who are you? Now, who are you? You are what student? Next, I will go for writing. Next, I'm going to write it. 50. Now I'm writing something like currently, sir. Okay, it's okay. That's nice. So next, I'm going to take it. Richie. I'm going to write Richie. Come on, now I'm writing here 7.8. He is called what you know developer. Just I wrote like this. These are all called what? My records. My records. These are called record. But all of them are called what? Each one is called what? List I said already. List. I said list. So this is one list. This is one list. All these list I want to treat it as a single list. So I must go for which concept? List in list I need to go for it. So totally out of order. Comma I need to say. Comma I need to say. I need to go for each and every one I need to write like this. So it is going to be called as something like that. This is going to be known as what? Step number 3. Step number 3, it is created. Step number 1 is called CSV file. Step number 2 is called what? You know, column names. Step number 3 called my records are ready. My records are ready. Now I'm going to enter into the next case. What is the next case? Column names are ready. Records are ready. Module is ready. That time I need to go for what? I need to open my file. I need to open my file on which name? CSV dot written. Now I need to write it. We cannot use a write function, fp dot write or fp dot write lines we cannot use. We have to use it what? CSV dot writer function, CSV dot writer, CSV dot writer of what? FP, which returns, what is that? CSV WR will be written. As I said to you, here CSV WR is an object of class called what? Underscore CSV dot what you know, the writer, like a reader, CSV or is an object of reader, like a writer object it is. Now I want to write the data. So now with the CSV WR to this file, I will write first what names? Column names. How do you write it? CSV WR dot, there is a function name called what? In CSV WR, there is a function called what? A write row. A write row. Why row here? Because it is a single list data. We will write a write row. Suppose here there are more number of rows are there, more number of inner list are there. There is one more function called what? Write rows. Write rows of what? Records I will write it. Write row, write the single list data. Write rows will write the inner list data to the CSV file. Dot what write the row of what? Column names. Column names. Column names are written. CSV WR dot. What is this now? Write rows of what I'm writing? Records. Records I wrote it. This is called step number 3. This is called step number 4. Step number 3, step number 4. Step number 5. This is called step number 5. Step number 6, write column names. Step number 7, write records. This is called creating a CSV file. It is a written test question. Dynamically, how to create also I will tell you. How to create a dynamic CSV file. These are all gem concept. So you should understand, nobody can explain you. So after that, print of what? CSV file created, CSV file created, verify, verify. Where I need to verify? In this location, I have to go and I have to verify. Because in that location, already only one CSV file is there. 7 a.m. CSV under notes, only one CSV file is there. Now I need to run this code. I'm running this code. Take care. Now this is called column names, records prepared, open the file of CSV, creating a writer object, writing the column names, writing the records by taking list in list and print CSV file is created. Try to run this. So we got it. CSV file created. CSV file created. Go to the place. Here I'm going to write it. E colon 7 a.m. here under the CSV, under the notes. Beautiful. Employee Microsoft Excel comma separated file. Click on it. This is my data. And don't ask me, sir, this spacing. I don't want any spacing to worry about it. I never worry about the spacing here. Why? Because whether the spacing coming or not coming, I never bother about it. Because when I go to my pandas here, ultimately I'm going to take off. Here I will take it, come to this place. Here is my final stage. Employee dot CSV. I'm going to get my data. How I'm getting the data with the spaces? Never bother about it. Employee number and employee name, I never bother about it. Perfectly coming. Whichever data I want, df of what I'm writing, ENO comma, ENO comma, name comma, name comma, cell. I want to get cell. So cell is coming. So there I'm going to get it. So I got the data. Whichever data I want, I can get it. I can get the people who are salary is more than 5 lakhs, more than 6 lakhs. Who is having that also? I will get it. DF of sal, DF of sal greater than 7, greater than 7. I can write it. I can write it. DF. So I'm going to get it this data also. Who are the people who are getting more than 7? All these things I'll tell in the pandas only. So we need not to worry about the spacing and all. How to read the data in this case of here? How to read the data in this place? That is the question mark. So let us close this part. How to write the data, read the data. This is already read the data. One more example I want to take it. Read 2.py. Read 2.py. Done. Go to this place. Copy this entire thing. There I am going to write it. What is my file name? Employee.csv. Try to run it. We are going to get the data like this. Perfect. Employee number, employee name, salary, everything is coming. And don't worry about the spacing, I already said, because that doesn't give any special mechanism for us to eliminate the spacing. And we don't write this Python coding to read the data. We go for what? Pandas level only. How do you read the data with a dicta reader? Dicta reader is set. I want to go for what? Dicta reader example 2.py. With reading of dictionary format, I want dicta reader example 2.py. 2.py. So there I will take this. I will put it here. So here students 2.py. Here I am writing employee.csv. Try to run it. Perfect output is coming here like this. Like this, whatever the CSV file is created, you are going to get it. Even when you go to the further in pandas level, the CSV file is going to come again. So I think you are following me. Online students, I hope it is more clear. This is called what? How to create which file? CSV file. Now I want to add one more record extra. I want to add one more record extra today. So how do you go for it? Same thing. Write example 2.py. Write example 2.py. So here I'm writing 2.py. So there I'm going to write it. What is this 2.py says? Here 2.py says what? Program for program for adding program for adding new record to the new record to the existing CSV file. Existing CSV file. So how do you do that? Import CSV. There I'm going to take up. No need to take what names? Step number 1. No need to take column names. I need to take only one record. I need to take only one record. How do you take it? Record is equal to take the record here. Already we have taken list of records here. List in list because I am taking only one record. 60 comma and kv comma. Now just I am writing it 0.0 comma. I am just writing here trainer. So trainer. I just wrote like this. This is the record I got it. This data I want to write it. What to do? I need to choose my file name and open into which mode? Write mode. Same to same with the open, whatever the way I opened it, same manner I want. Same manner I want here also. Same manner I want. So here I need to go for that. FP. What should I do? Writer object I need to create. CSV WR is equal to CSV dot the writer of FP. Beautiful. CSV dot FP. Yes, we created it. What I want to do now? Come on. Hide. So last angels and James Gosling. Stand up. What are you doing? Watching mobile. Kara? చెప్పు మరి స్టెప్ చెప్పు. వాట్ షుడ్ ఐ రైట్ ఇట్? ఎందుకు వేస్ట్ చేసుకుంటారా మీ లైఫ్? వాట్ ఇస్ ద స్టెప్? నిల్చో బ్యాక్ సైడ్. వెళ్ళక్కడి. అసలు నువ్వు ఎట్లా క్లాస్కి వచ్చావు తెలుసా? అసలు చూసుకున్నావు నువ్వు వచ్చేటప్పుడు? ఇక్కడ వెర్ ఇస్ యువర్ బుక్? వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్? వాచింగ్ మొబైల్? టెల్ మీ. టెల్ మీ. టెల్ మీ ద స్టెప్. 20 minutes onwards you are doing something. వాచింగ్ మొబైల్ ఓన్లీ. కరెక్ట్? నిజం చెప్తే కూర్చోబెడతా, లేకపోతే నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ కూడా రానియను అసలు. సే వాచింగ్ మొబైల్. ఇక్కడ నిల్చో అని చెప్పాను, అక్కడ కాదు. వాళ్ళల్లో ఏం చేస్తావు నిల్చొని? కొద్దిగా ఉండాలి లైఫ్. వన్స్ లైఫ్ ఈస్ క్రియేటెడ్ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ యువర్ బాడీ, యూ షుడ్ డూ సంథింగ్ గుడ్. షుడ్ స్టాండ్ అపోజిట్ మీ. జరిగేట నువ్వు వచ్చేటప్పుడు అసలు చూసుకున్నావు? వచ్చేటప్పుడు క్లాస్కి వచ్చేటప్పుడు కమాన్ టెల్ మీ ద స్టెప్. వాట్ డోంట్ బెండ్ యువర్ హెడ్. బీ లైక్ ఎ టైగర్. See on the board. Tell me the step. Engineering, degree, engineering, BTech, CSC, మెకానికల్, ఈసీ చదువుతున్నావు, మొబైల్ చూసుకుంటున్నావు కదా? మొబైలేనా? టైం అయిపోయిందనా? టైం చూసుకుంటున్నావు. టైం చూస్తున్నావు. యు ఆర్ సీయింగ్ ద టైం. వేర్ యూ వాంట్ టు గో? సీఎం పిఎం మీటింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్? టు whom you have a meeting? To whom you have a meeting? Tell me what to do now. Which step I have to do? టైమింగ్ చూసుకొని ఏం చేస్తావు ఇప్పుడు? హూ ఇస్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్? హూ ఇస్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్ హియర్? ఎవరు లేరా? ఒక్కడివేనా? నాలాగా? ఓన్లీ వన్. నో ఫ్రెండ్. ఐ హావ్ ఫ్రెండ్. ఐ హావ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. హూ ఇస్ మై ఫ్రెండ్? పైతానా? Who is your friend? He is your friend? No? At least you would have been tell him, don't watch the mobile. Watching mobile, na? Don't know. Button పెట్టుకో. Be like a professionals. అది చూడు ఆయన ఎట్లున్నాడు. ఈసీ స్టూడెంట్ ఎట్లా ఉండాలి అసలు? ఈసీ is one of the very good in engineering. Very toughest subject and much hot subject it is. ఫ్రెండా? మరి ఆయన కాదంటున్నాడు నిన్న. He's saying that you are not a friend. Is your friend? Is your friend? But you said no. You felt that he may ask some question to him also, correct? You don't play with me. Sit down. Now come to the point of it. Hmm? So Shiva, maybe he want to meet his friend after class. You meet to whomever you like, I don't bother about it. But you try to meet with my subject to build your career. Already 23, 24 years old you are. Next time under the next nothing is there to do. Except if you don't know subject. Next alternative is what? You cannot go and do farming. You cannot do anything else which is hard. What you will do next? Next what? Question mark. Now I am going to say. What to do now? Writer object is created. Next, what you will do? Write this record to the file. How do you write it? CSV WR dot. Write row or write rows? Write row or rows? Huh? Rows. Who said rows? Good. Wrong answer. Write row. ఎందుకని? Only one. So I will write it what? Write row. Write row. What is that now? Record. Record. This is the one. So here I'm writing here. So here I need to say, what should I say? Record added to existing CSV file. Existing CSV file. Verify. Verify. Which mode you need to take that time? A I need to take. A. What is that A? Append. If you write by mistake what? W, the existing data will be overlapped with this data. So try to run this now. What is happening? Record added to the existing file. So I took a static data. We can take dynamic data also. Dynamic data, we can create a dynamic CSV file. Are you following me? So let us go to the place. Here I'm going to show you. The CSV file, you go for it. What is that? Employee, na? Employee. Is it KV added or not? KV added. You read the data from this place. You go to this place. Reader. This reader. You try to read. This is called a reader here. This place. This. Here. This data you take it. Get this data. Is this data coming or not? Go to this pandas level again. You go for reading that. You rebuild that object. Here we are having only 50 last record. You print this now. Am I getting the last record also or not? Yes. So let us move to the further. How to write the data? How to write the data? By using what? CSV dot, CSV dot write writer. Right, Rona? Write writer. Use an object of what? Use an object of what? Class, comma, underscore CSV dot writer of. Writer is a class. Under that, I will use using that object. We are going to use it. What is the function name? Write row. And the next is called what? Write rows. Write rows. Are you able to follow me? Right. So coming to the point of it, write row and write rows. Are you able to follow now? Next, I'm going to take it one more. Second one, I'm going to take it. So here, Marshall is asking one thing and is asking, please reply me, sir. What is the Marshall? Sir, any piece of advice after Python? I'm 19, completed my BCom degree this year, and I'm interested in what is this? Mechatronics and robotics. What should I take? I'm a bit confused. Okay. See, student, you can go for it. No doubt in that. No doubt in that. Because in the further, all robotics will come. Even in the further, no teachers will be present. No teachers will present. When you become grandfather to your grandchildren, no teachers will come and explain. Why? Robotics will come. Robotics will teach. Students will not understand anything that time. Where manually people are explaining, you don't understand. Robotics are explaining, they will explain according to the program which they designed. And your grandchildren will not ask any doubts to the robotics. Robotics cannot listen you. That's why you learn well and teach well. So, okay, students, you can move forward. You can move forward. There is no doubt in that. You can move forward. You can learn robotics designing. There is no doubt in that. Okay, nice. So, in that, Python is going to be using. Python is a scripting language you will use. As this will be coming into picture. Right. Hmm? Pranit, machines can't understand human feelings. That's what AI is going to be always coming in all fields in the industry. And compared to last year, this year Python openings are more, 25% increased. Compared to last year, this year 25% increased in Python openings. Definitely Python is only the next dominating field. Understand? So that's why you try to have come to the class with a things with a aim. Okay, next let me go to that. So if I go on explaining, it's a never ending story. First to get the job, subject is important, right? To buy something, money is important. Think about how to get money to buy something. Don't think about how to buy something. To buy something, you need to have money. To get the job, first you need a subject. Subject to improve. So next is called what? Another one. I want to create the CSV file with dictionary. I have dictionary data. The dictionary data I want to go for writing it. How to write the data using dictionary? Now I'm going to create it. So go for one more thing. Now I'm going to create it. So coming to the point of it. So one more question is coming. Siraj, sir, how many classes will it take to complete Python? My dear student, if you want to feel complete tomorrow, today is the last class for you. Tomorrow onwards, don't attend. You declare self holidays. This I already said. Today also I am saying, my dear student, if you want to complete today over, feel that KVS are completed classes. Tomorrow onwards, take rest. So still I have this month ending, I will complete the sessions. This month ending, I will complete. So if you ask sir complete means I don't complete. Even I don't take year together. Total like your BTech 4 years I don't take. I will take the subject in such a way that so you if you want to complete the subject, feel today is completed. Tomorrow onwards, don't attend. Okay, just these are all called not useful thing. Let me move to the subject. So I'll go for what? How to create the CSV file by using dict writer. CSV dot What is the class? What is the file name? Dict writer of. Gives you what? Gives what? Object of class called like that. Here it gives an object of dict writer. Gives an object of dict CSV dot here CSV dot dict writer. Dict writer object is going to come. There I am going to write it. Here it is going to come. Field names will come. This is one of the argument will be coming. Field names which is going to come. I will move to the further coding I am going to enter. So let us go for creating CSV file. So where is that? CSV write example one. Now I'm going to take it with a dict writer. I'm going to take up because time is not sufficient. I need to take up CSV dict write example one dot py. So there I'm writing it. Create program for creating CSV file with the dict data with the dict data. How do you go for it? Same steps. Start. Import CSV. Column names or H names, header names is equal to what is that? Product ID, product ID, product ID, comma what? Product name, comma what? Price, price. Okay, what this is called? CSV file headers. What next? Records, I need to go for it. What is my record? You need to write dictionary. Product ID is equal to 100. Next is called what now? P name is P name colon what? Cadbury silk with nuts. Cadbury silk with nuts. Cadbury. Okay, with nuts. Okay, nuts. Comma price is called what? 100 rupees. 100.00. What is this now? Price. Price. Okay. So write like this. Next one more. I want or not? One more I want. Not with one dictionary, multiple dictionary. What is the product ID here? 2. What is this now? Here I will write KitKat. KitKat. Price is called what? 40. 40 rupees. Next is called what? One more is called 30. Is called 30. P name is called what? Choco Pie. Choco Pie. Choco Pie. So don't see the spelling. Price is called what? 150. 150. Next I'm going to write it one more. ID is equal to 440. Next is called what you know? Kinder Joy. Kinder Joy. So price is called what you know? 120. Next is called one more. I will take it. Next is called what you know? 500 I'm writing. P name is called what? Dairy milk. Okay. Dairy milk. Dairy milk. So price is called what you know? 20 rupees. Like this. What these are all called? What these are all called? Ma? Records. In the form of what? Dictionary. Is it valid structure or invalid structure? So I have to keep it in where some outlier is required. What is an outlier? Some list is required, some dictionary is required. I'm taking it as what in the form of list. List. Can I write a dictionaries in the list? Can I write a dictionary in the list? Oddu Babulu, come on. You can write it. When you go to our classroom data types, finally if you go to dict, when you go to dict, in all 16 combinations I said, this is called a valid structure. This is called a valid structure. Okay, finished. Next what? Choose the file name and open it into append mode or write mode. Come on. With open, I will take up this. So it should be so powerful, students. So with open, what is this now? Product.csv as FP. Come on, next what should I do? Writer object I need to create. CSV WTR. Write dictionary is equal to CSV dot CSV dot dictor dictor writer of dictor writer of. It is not possible directly to write it. You have to write what? Field names. Field names. So there field names. Field names is equal to what I will write it. I will write what H in name, H in name, comma, FP I will write it. FP I will write it. FP. So FP comma I think so. FP comma. FP comma. Yes, it is perfect. Dictor writer. Dictor writer of what? Just a writer of what? FP. This is a dictor writer is something special. FP plus what are the header names you have? That also you need to write it. Then after that, CSV WDR dot, what is this now? Right header, right header, right header. See how many functions you have to remember. When you come to the class, all functions you have to remember. When a doctor go to clinic, all tablets must be remembered. Otherwise, patient will be collected by garbage collector. Student feature depends on the teacher. That's why teacher must be good in the libraries. Student read or not, that is the headache of the student. Want to watch the mobile, want to come with a not good dress as a CSC student, how they need to be like a full professional they need to come. Like just loosely coupled dressing if we come, it's problem. Should look like a professional. Electronics engineer you are going to become tomorrow. So write header of what is my field names, that H names will be written to the CSV file. After that what? CSVDW dot, what is this now? Write rows of what? Records. See, print of what is this now? CSV file created, CSV file created, now and verify. Understood? This is the most important. So CSV file nobody will tell except me. So let us execute. What is happening? CSV file created and verify. What is the CSV file? Product. Here, product ready. Execute. So Cadbury, Kinder Joy, all those things are there. All those things are there. Product names, everything is available here. All those things are available here. Are you following me? So this I want to read the data. How do you read the data? How do you read the data? It is your own chance to take it. Already dictator reader 2 is there. You want to read again. You can go to dictator reader example 3 dot 3 dot. You want to read, you can go to this place 3.py, 3.py. I will take it. 3 see that 3.py, 3.py. There I will carry this entire data 3.py, writing here. So here 3.py. What is my function name? What is my CSV file? Product.csv. Try to run this now. I got my data. So all these things we got the data. You want to print it in tabular format? You can go for what? CSV read to. You go for read 3.py, read 3.py, 3 dot. So I'm going to take up. Go to this place. Here I'm writing 3.py. Get it here. 2.py. Copy this. Try to get it. Read 3. In tabular format, you want to read it. You can. So what is this now? Product dot. Product dot CSV. Product dot. Product dot CSV. So what is this now? Product ID, product name, all these things. Are you following me? Very beautiful. So if you, this is the way we are entering into this picture here. If you want to go to this place, you can go to this place. Read the data in pandas level. So simple. It is going to be called what here? product dot CSV. So my product is all products are coming. Are you getting? I want to buy the products. I want to buy the products whose product is less than what? Less than what? I want 120 rupees products. I want to get it. What is this now here? Price. I will tell you all these things. So many formulas I will tell you, students. Oh, we are getting what? Less than 120 rupees. I want to get it. This I will pass to whom? DF again. So I'm going to get the products which are less than what? 120. I want to get the products which are more than or equal to 120. Greater than or equal to I will get it. This is called conditional retrievals. Beautiful. No Python student knows. So this is a prestigious topic you need to learn like anything. Are you following me? CSV file, CSV file creation, CSV file reading. How many ways are there to read? CSV dot reader, CSV dot dict reader. How many ways are there to write it? CSV dot writer, CSV dot dict writer. These are the ways to read and ways to write it. CSV file importance is what? Providing the column names, which is easy to understand and it is used in data analysis. Normal files doesn't contain column names. That's why we prefer to go for what? CSV file. Understood? Right. Last student. What is the CSV full form? CSV full form. చూసావా లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగా నేను డోంట్ బెండ్ యువర్ హెడ్ లుక్ ఎట్ మీ సిఎస్వి ఫైల్ ఫుల్ ఫామ్ చెప్తున్నాడు అక్కడ మీ ఫ్రెండ్ అది పక్కకు జరిగేలా చెప్తున్నాడు నాకు కనిపించకుండా ఏవిఆర్ సార్ విల్ ఈ సీయింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ స్టేట్ 28 years onwards. Do you think that can't I recognize you? Hmm? Say what is CSV file stands for? C comma spell out. S stands for separated. Spell out. F stands for file. Spell out. What is CSV file? Ante. Simple. Sit down. Now, coming to the point of it, this is about subject of what? CSV file. And see the CSV file. Here I'm going to get it. Working with CSV file, implementation of CSV file, programming example. Tomorrow I will come to the class. There I will tell you how to create a dynamic CSV file. Which CSV file today I took it? Fixed column names, fixed records. Tomorrow I will do what? Reading column names from the keyboard, reading data also from the keyboard. With the dictionary, with a list in list, I will tell. Mind blowing. Day by day, you have to reach to the heights like anything. Day by day, if you lose like that, problem. Understand? Some commitment, some responsibility required. So anyhow, students, online students, is it class is clear today? Tomorrow, after seeing that first half an hour, then I will go for the working with the JSON file. I will go for it. And today, 11 o'clock, new Python batch is there. Full stack Python is there. Will to the friends if anybody is available. Okay. So tomorrow class, I'll go for how to create a dynamic CSV file. I'll go for JSON file. I will tell. Do you know JavaScript? Do you know JavaScript? No? Don't know. Don't know JavaScript? What do you know? Python, you know. You know Python. You know Python. Can I ask one question in Python? Do you know Python? Do you know Python? అసలు మాట్లాడరేంట నాట్ స్పీకింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్ రీడ్ వెల్ టుమారో క్లాస్ ఐల్ గో ఫర్ వాట్ JSON file and dynamic creation of CSV file I'll explain. Thank you students. Carry on. All the best. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very important. Online students, any doubts you have, you can ask me. Do you have any doubts? Asif, sir, if we want to delete the existing record of CSV file, will it be same? Asif, same to same. Like how we deleted in the last session, same way we need to go for it. Yes. Suresh,
Sir, will you take the advanced Python, sir, like Django, Flash, those kind of frameworks in
అది
future?
ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్ మాది అడ్వాన్స్డ్ పైథాన్ కాదు అది. అడ్వాన్స్డ్ పైథాన్ అంటే మాడ్యూల్ దగ్గర నుంచి అది అన్ని ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్, వెబ్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్
Yeah,
పైథాన్
framework.
రిలేటెడ్.
Correct, sir.
సో నా బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతే తీసుకుంటాను మాది.
Sorry, sir, Telugu I can't understand. Okay.
If my batch will start, I can take up.
Okay, okay, sir. That's what I'm asking. Do you have any plans, sir?
That's what I'm saying. If institute starts that batch, I will take it.
Okay,
Otherwise, whatever the batch they schedule it, I will take it.
okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, students, take care, and I will upload these notes. Take it and then download it and follow it.